You're listening to musician, author, and educator Bobby Borg, breaking down music, business, and marketing basics so they stick.
So, hey everybody, my name is Bobby Borg, and today's topic is marketing plans. I have a great guest today. His name is Freddy Nager. He's a USC adjunct professor, also has his own business as well in marketing, and worked at MCA Records as well. When people talk to me about marketing, they usually are talking about promotion, all the glamorous stuff like fooling the algorithms, getting more fans, getting more attention and things like that. But the idea is not just to do things, it's to do the right things that are based on research and insights. So on that note, Freddie, can you explain a little bit more about the, why marketing plans are important?
Sure, because the marketing plan, it's the blueprint. So if you wanted to build a house, for example, you could certainly go ahead and grab your hammer, your nails, your plywood, start whacking away, and maybe if you're lucky, you have a lean-to shelter. But that may not have been what you had in mind in the first place in terms of a house. So all the little things that you're talking about are important, being able to fool algorithms and get search engine results, but those are tactical. And sometimes you don't even need a certain tactic. Like it seems that people impulsively create Facebook pages these days for whatever product or business that they're launching. But if they were to actually do the research and the analysis, they may have learned that, hey, you know what? Facebook is completely unnecessary for what I want to do.
Right.
And here I just wasted a week or more running a Facebook page when I should have been at an event. Maybe my product works best if I'm at a conference or a trade show.
Right.
So even though it sounds like work, by doing your marketing plan, you're avoiding waste. You're not going to waste time. You're not going to waste money doing things that aren't going to help you.
Right. Another way I like to look at the marketing plan is kind of, it gives you the opportunity to get, the details sort of mapped out. I have a saying, if it's not on paper, it's only vapor,
I like it.
So the idea of getting all these things laid out really helps you to see the intricacy involved, and it really helps you to kind of see how the pieces of the puzzle, so to speak, fit together. So.
Sure, because there are opportunities at every stage. Like you said, so many people think of the promotional angle.
Right.
But that's only 1/4 of all marketing is the promotions.
Right.
And there may be opportunities in how you create or shape the product. There may be opportunities in a unique pricing model that no one's ever heard before.
Exactly.
There may be something in where you decide to sell the place. So if you don't put this down on paper, you're only thinking like, should I have an Instagram page? How many likes can I get?
Exactly, right.
And then you're missing out on the golden opportunities.
Right.
Plus, the whole research element tells you what opportunities there are in the marketplace, what challenges, what threats, what hurdles.
Right.
And you may not have known that without initially doing the research and finding, okay, what are my competitors doing? How can I differ from them or at least be distinctive? Who can I work with in the marketplace? Because this day and age is so complicated and your competition is so formidable, one of the best ways to succeed is by partnering with other people or collaborating with them. And I don't see that done enough.
Right.
Everyone thinks they can go out there, fly solo, and everything's going to work out.
Right.
It's not even as planned because they didn't plan. They just jumped off the cliff and hoped that water was underneath them. So there are actually two kinds of statements, and most people in companies get them confused. There's a vision statement and a mission statement, and they're actually very different. And you'll see it, everybody uses the two words interchangeably, and they also write them incorrectly. So I like to think of it as the mission is the why. Why am I doing this? And you think about religious missions. They were off to accomplish something. Military missions. Something that drives you. What drives you forward? So when you do your mission statement, you have to imagine this. If you're an entrepreneur or if you're an executive, what gets you up at 6 a.m. on a Monday morning when it's raining outside and makes you want to leap out of bed and say, I can't wait to get started? That's the mission. That's the why. It should be felt deeply, and the mission should exist to motivate you and your team. So if you don't have a strong mission, if your mission, and one of the worst missions in the world, and I see it all the time, is our mission is to generate a return for our investors.
Right.
Now, that's an important aspect for business, but who's motivated by that? Gee, I can't wait to jump out of bed this morning. My investors need money.
Right.
No, said nobody ever. Okay, so yes, we have to return money to our investors, but the mission statement should be, this is why I started the business in the first place, and it doesn't have to do with money. There are a million ways to make money. We could have been dental hygienists and been set for life.
Sure.
But we started business. We took this huge entrepreneurial risk of all the businesses we could have started out there. Why did we choose this one? And if it's to make money, you've already failed.
Okay.
It's because, you know, you're excited by the opportunity. You love this kind of customer. Right? So that's the mission.
Okay.
So the mission is why. The vision is where. Where are we going? And take the word vision literally, like, what do you see? So if you can see 5 years into the future, 10 years into the future, 20, 100 years into the future, what do you see? That's the vision. So for your business, if you start your business and everything succeeds according to plan, where's it going to be?
Okay.
And
Excellent.
Good, and again, this is a motivational tool. It also keeps you on track.
Right. I like vision statements, and I actually start off with the vision statement as well, simply because the way I kind of talk about it is, when you know where you're going, it's easier to map out the directions to get there. Yeah, and it's a very important contrast that you made between vision and mission, because that is messed up all the time.
All the time. Everyone messes it up. But you see the importance in terms of inspiration and motivation. I use sports teams as an example. A sports team goes out there, is like, well, our vision is having a winning season. Yeah. Half the players and the fans will look around and was like, that's it?
Right.
As opposed to, our vision is to win the championship.
Right. Exactly.
That's inspiring.
Exactly.
And so that's why these things need thought. And once you achieve, or once you write down that goal, and it should be spray painted on your wall. Mm-hmm. So all the executives, all the employees, everyone walks into the office, mission over here. This is why we're doing it, guys. And this is where we're going.
Right.
You get those up on the wall, and now people are focused.
Right.
And one of the biggest problems for a lot of entrepreneurs is they lose focus, because there's always shiny new toys everywhere. Mm-hmm. They start off, and we've seen even established businesses start to wander. At one point, Starbucks started wandering into movie production. It's like, why? Everyone in this town gets tempted to produce movies at some point.
Sure.
And I'm like, but wait a minute, that's not the mission. That's not why Starbucks was started.
Right.
And when Howard Schultz pretty much launched the modern day Starbucks, he did not say, my vision is to start a movie studio. Mm-hmm. His vision was a third place where every American could go and hang out outside of work and home.
Right, sure.
So
a third place, as they say it, right?
A third place. So that was the mission, create a third place. Right. But some executive got tempted by La La Land, as they all do, and started making movies, which hurt the company, because both movies were money losers, because that's not Starbucks business.
Right.
So that's the first thing. Know your goal and work backwards.
Okay. Thanks again, Freddie. I mean, awesome stuff. So, everybody, my name is Bobby Borg. Make sure to hang out for the next segment. Peace. Thanks, you guys.
All right.
Hey everybody, if you like the videos that you just watched, please be sure to check out my books, Business Basics for Musicians and Music Marketing for the DIY Musician, available at Amazon.com, BobbyBorg.com, or any fine bookseller. Thanks again for watching, and peace.